Hello, welcome to another Parts Factory installation tutorial video. Today we're doing a really high demand tutorial video that absolutely everybody's been spamming us, the Holden Cruze Rocker Cover. Absolutely notorious for blowing the seal around the edges, leaks down onto the engine, and obviously you get smoke in the air as the oil burns. But on top of that, they have a built-in EGR valve which can often cause vacuum issues with the car, making the car run rough. So yeah, you can imagine this type of thing on a European Holden in Australia with the hot heat is breaking all the time. So yeah, if you have any dramas with your car, in say maybe some oil leaks, etc., this would be the first place you want to have a look. So yeah, the job's going to take roughly, I'd say 20 minutes. I'm not going to be putting any blue goo or grey goo back on the top to seal it, because our kit that we sell comes with a free seal and bolt kit, which will make sure that it's not really required. Right, just before we go any further, I'll introduce you to the Parts Factory equivalent that we sell on our website. It's a full kit. Sometimes it's easier just to replace the whole rocker cover. Don't even muck around with replacing individual parts, etc. So we have this available with free postage Australia-wide for $118. You literally cannot beat that. This is a $600 genuine Holden part. We deliver this to you, 3-year warranty, so you cannot go wrong. I'll chuck the link at the top left of the screen and in the description, check it out if you want. All right. Okay, first things first, in order to get the rocker cover off, you actually have to pull the coil pack out. Literally grab this trim, pop that off, stick it to the side. Torx bit, what is it, a T40, you got your 2 screws, 1, 2, chuck it up the top where it's not going to fall. Now you've got this wiring here, this literally just pops up like that, move it to the side, same thing here, but see this little orange tab? Where's my screwdriver? See this orange tab here? Just do that literally, and then you can press down on that tab and pull that plug off. Move it all way out of your way. You don't want to be tripping and falling on all that stuff. This plastic trim that holds all the wiring pops off, the exact same as that other one over there. You can just probably work your way around. There's really nothing we can do in that case. Now at the back here, there's a little, this is your PCV hose, which goes to your intake manifold. You can just put the screwdriver in there and just pop that out. And when you do that, it won't fully come off, it'll just pop into place. That way you don't lose that clip. You see just like that, how it pops into there, and then you can just lever that off like so. Just leave it like that. Now at this point, we'll pull the coil pack out, just left to right, and it'll just pop like that. You might find there'll be some oil down in the gaps down there, which is what we're doing this tutorial for. Chuck that up over here. Okay, at this point, it's pretty straightforward. You've got these E bits. There's about what, 12 of them? Let's have a look. I have the size here. It is an E12. 1, 2, 3. Couple down the center. The bolts stay in the rocker cover, so don't bother pulling them out. Just make sure they're all free now. This last one over here, there's none there. Hey, no, that's it. Right, so once you've got those bolts, you just grab a little screwdriver, and you can literally come across to, say, this mounting point, and you just pop it like that. Same thing on this end, pop it like that, and at that point, guys, you just lift it off. There's nothing else to it. Comes up like that, and move it to the side. All right, guys, that was pretty easy. What I've done is I've just grabbed a little rag, I've cleaned up around the spark plug holes, and now I'm going to clean up around the edges. Literally just removing the oil. That way, when we put the new one on, the new seal just seals it nice and tight with nothing in between the metal to the plastic. But other than that, this engine actually looks pretty good. I'm very happy with the condition of this motor. But yeah, this will rectify any leaks that you're having across the front of the head. Guys, if you do appreciate this video, make sure you give us a like or even subscribe to the channel. If this is the type of thing that you're doing, perhaps as a side hustle to maybe buy and sell cars, or you own a repair shop, obviously this is going to come in handy for you doing any repairs in the future. So yeah, make sure you give us at least a thumbs up. All right, so it's literally that straightforward. This one has to go back on. It's got the seal pre-installed, so you can imagine do exactly the same thing in reverse. I'm not going to put any, as I said at the start of the video, I'm not putting any blue glue on. I don't think it's going to need it. Literally dropping it into place. You should feel all the bolts line up. You can grab your air intake tube and bring it up and actually click it on. There's nothing, it should just push into place. Right, so I've pushed that pipe on. You can now pop that little clip into place. You can hear it all clip in nicely. It should all be in line, and at this point, you grab your E-bit. We tighten down those bolts. However, don't tighten it too far. These need to be torqued to spec. So at this point, start in the center. Just pull it down nice and flush. You don't want to be getting any rattle gun action just yet. You can see how it's all pulling down corner to corner. It's important it's done evenly so that the seal is consistent along each corner. I think that's about it. At this stage, you really need some sort of torque wrench. It would be advised to use a torque wrench. Right, this car is a donor car, guys. It's going to the wreckers, so I'm not going to clean up this coil pack, but I would advise clean this area up on your coil pack and to make sure that the engine's running correctly. You can just use a regular rag to do that. But yeah, obviously guys, we then chuck the coil pack back in. You've got two little screws we put up out of the way, drop them back into the hole. Again, technically these are to be torqued to a certain specification, but a little rattle gun like this is about right after a few clicks, just like that. Probably just do it by hand, go nice and gentle. Same tightness as that rocker cover tightness before. Plug your plug back in. The little cables just slot straight onto the rocker cover. Same thing with the wiring up the top. They kind of technically has to go down at the same time, evenly on each side. And it pops into there. And yeah, that's it, guys. Chuck the trim back on. Of course, you need your oil cap. Do you know where that is? It's on the old flogged out rocker cover. Job complete. Alrighty guys, that's the job complete. Even quicker than I thought. It literally took about 10 minutes, which is pretty impressive. Of course, if you have to do the cleanup of all that oil that we saw that's all over the coil pack and etc., a little bit of extra time, but at the end of the day, the job's complete and I've already started and it seems to be working perfectly, so very happy. As I said, in the bio, you can find the product if you're interested. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, and if you can, subscribe to the channel so you can see more things like this in the future. Right guys, my name is Lucas. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.